I came to Christ later in life. In my mid-30s, my wife and I met, and in fact I laughed because her faith was low enough at a point when we started dating that she would want to date me. I can remember early on in my walk with trying to figure out Christianity, trying to figure out where I sat with Jesus, that the whole concept of tithing was not something that I understood. In fact, it was something I was against. I didn't understand why you would need to tithe 10%. And as I grew in my faith and started to really understand just what it was to be a disciple of Christ, my heart started to warm to it. And I can remember the day that Jim Birchfield gave a stewardship sermon, and usually those things are so boring, and it hit me right between the eyes. And I remember at that point I had to make a decision that, you know, if I'm in, I'm all in. And it was a decision that Carrie and I came to, and we started to tithe regularly. And part of it is that we just wanted to be a faithful disciple of Jesus. The other part is that we didn't want to compartmentalize our faith and say that we were going to give this part to Jesus, but we were going to hold this part back. And we haven't looked back. There's so many parts to being a disciple of Jesus, and to me, tithing is the one area that's black and white, and it's the one area that you can say that's very concrete. And for us, it's just another way that we can serve. We started tithing regularly 5, 6, 7 years ago, and things were good. The economy was good. Things were rolling. Now, for the last few years, it's been tough, and we've been on a budget, and finances have been tight. But we've continued to tithe faithfully, and we just feel that it's not something that we cut out of our budget. We also realize that God has been faithful back, and as tight as it's been for the last 3 years, and as much as we've been on a budget, we continue to tithe, and God's continued to give back, and it's arguably probably the happiest years of our life the last 3 years. That's not to say that you know, I still don't pray for better work or more income. And in fact, recently I was on a walk, and I was praying to God for just those things, and not a nanosecond later did the response come back, haven't I provided enough already? And it's true, He's provided, and we're thankful.